And hello, ladies, gentlemen, all non-binary friends. Welcome back to some Hades 2. In this video, we are going to look at my favorite aspect in the game, aspect of Medea, because we are very close to 1.0, only 2 days away, and I have a suspicion this is going to see some changes because it is the strongest aspect in the game, the best speedrun aspect, the best high fear aspect. So probably some balance changes for this thing, but right now we're going to try a speedrun of the surface. You can see my PB there. There's just 1.5 seconds shy of 6 minutes. There's basically no shot that we're actually going to get anywhere close to that probably. I would be amazed with a sub 7, but we will give it a try here. So we are taking Rocky, of course, for the crits. There's our Arcana setup. Only 30 health with this, which is a little bit spooky. And here are our Vow setups here. Actually, because we are going to the surface, we do not need Shadow. That just makes things a little bit harder, but there we go. So let us salute and be on our way. I might reset here. We kind of just want to get a high rarity, either attack, special, or cast right out of the gate. Ideally, the special.
This world is ours by right, and we'll defend that right, won't we?
There we go. Perfect. Okay, we're off, and we're off. Okay. Oh, right. That's still a bug, too. I forgot. If the birds spawn into your cast like that, there's a period of time where they just cannot be hit. Very aggravating. Hopefully that is something that gets fixed with 1.0. And this one there. Okay. That's fine. Kind of a poor start already, but we're just going to roll with it. I think it's no issue. Ooh, we got Eris. Okay. These are actually... Besides getting no Medea, this is actually a pretty solid setup here. So we will go the max health. We'll probably roll that door away. Actually, we'll probably go Ares, then roll that, then go to the health, and then the last 3 in the bottom here, and be on our way. We'd love to get the Hera there, but that door is just a little too slow. So we will go to Ares first. Ares, interesting god here, actually. Pairs extremely well with Medea, that plus 90% damage applying to the wounds proc as well. Will we get it though? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take Blood Spree because it's very strong, and then maybe we can try and roll this door over here into more Ares and just get his attack this way.
HADES.
And there we go. Epic Vicious Strike. Perfect. And we are going to get this health over here just because, you know, some of these fights are a little spooky with only 35 health, even with Blood Spree. So it's nice to have that. We did not get Artemis, unfortunately, which is a bummer. All right. Yep, I'll roll this. More Ares, why not? I don't think we had the option. Typically when I'm doing a speedrun like this, I'll actually take a picture of the city just so I can reference it. Didn't really want to do that. What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Didn't really want to do that here. This is a bit more breezy. Grievous Blow. There we go. This is a great start. The time is not anywhere close to where we want to be, but that's okay. All right, so next Zeus. There's a lot of potential options here. We could get Double Strike. We could get the cast, which is bugged on Medea currently, right? A common cast. I think that's worth it over an epic static shock. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and take that because Medea, it is bugged here, right? That 90% attack and special damage applies to Storm Ring and also Smolder Ring in that it adds more Scorch per tick on Smolder Ring. That is almost certainly something that will be changed in 1.0. You know, beyond that, I would be kind of interested to know like what sort of balance changes they might bring. Oh, for God's sake, that was bad play on my part. I'd be interested to know what sort of balance changes they intend to do for Medea, if they do indeed do anything there. Nitro Boost is okay. Travel Deal better, though. Just getting more boons. Always nice.
Well, this
Like,
was lovely.
The reason they buffed this aspect in the first place is obviously because people were not commonly using it, right? We'll go ahead and take Aphrodite. Might be able to get like, I'll take Whispered Wiles, sure. And then one more Zeus, perfect. Divine Vengeance, that'll set us up for Heinous up front, which, while not as strong without Hollow, is pretty nice. But yeah, like, obviously people don't play this aspect as much as they probably should. It is awkward the first time you try to use it, right? The special has a very tight hitbox, but I think that makes it an interesting weapon in and of itself. And it's really only a minor, like, weakness to it, in my opinion. As you can see, it just pulverizes everything, regardless of that, you know? But so it kind of presents like an interesting problem, which is if you nerf the aspect because it is so strong once you get used to it, you are kind of just making it, you're making it more of an issue. You're making it more of an issue for casual players, right? Because if they see a smaller number for that attack and special bonus, they'll be less inclined to take it. So do you make it easier to use? Do you increase the size of the hitbox on the special? Do you make it so your skulls explode at the end of your special, irregardless of hitting enemies? Possibly. That could be a solution. But you know, if you make it easier to use while retaining its standard power, you're just making it an even more powerful weapon, and probably will make it, you know, super popular to use, right? More popular than any other weapon. So I'm not sure that's a great solution. If you keep like the hitbox, etc., the same, but then lower the special damage, attack and special damage, that just is kind of like an unfun thing to do, right? Like it just makes it less interesting for speedrunners to use, so you're probably just lowering the pick rate on it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and roll one time. Okay, there's a hammer, thank you. So maybe the idea is to just fully embrace sort of the high skill floor of the weapon, right? Make it so that there's some of these as just boosted ignition. Give it some sort of like inherent negative that makes it more dangerous to use, like a Guan Yu style health reduction might be kind of interesting. So it'd still keep it extremely powerful. Come on now. But would make it, you know, maybe not the de facto speedrun weapon that it currently is, right? Okay. Success rate, epic. This is like an amazing start here.
Here we go.
Poseidon. Oh, I probably shouldn't have bought that mystery boon, but I wanted to roll the dice on Zeus or more Eris. Any minor find? Yeah, that's fine. I don't really want to open anything up.
Excellent.
To be honest, like iSurf has some interesting speedrun potential, right? Like, but I think it might just be kind of a pain in the ass and knocking enemies away from us. I don't particularly care to apply that. Percy is good. So yeah, if they made it so that like you just had 50% less health, a la Guan Yu. I think Guan Yu might have been 60% less health. That would be kind of interesting. So, Word of Greater Girth, that's really all we want here. Or maybe you take more damage while using Medea. Medea does give you like curses, right? So her aspect having a curse that applies to Mel when using it would make some sense, I think.
Push closer.
Also, I'd be curious if like it having like an inherent downside like that would make it, oh my god, there's so many of them. What the hell? If it would make it something where more casual players look at it and go, you know what, there must be a reason for this. I wonder if it's actually stronger than I gave it credit for. Or they'll just say, fuck that shit. We can't fuck that shit. We got the Fig Leaf in one of these pre-boat encounters, and we got Heracles in one of these pre-boat encounters. So very, very bad luck. Very, very bad luck on these free rooms that we're getting here. That's something I hope to see for 1.0 as well, is make it the Fig Leaf and Heracles not able to spawn in these little zones here because there's such like free time. In fact, it takes more time waiting for him to run around and drop his money. It's a rant. I'm ranting and raving. Okay. I think we got a little unlucky with this Thessaly anyway. Oh, for God's sake. Stupid.
In the name of Hades.
Throw out one roll, see if we can get Hydraulic Might. We don't get it. We could still get... I mean, we kind of don't have a great god setup for Possessed Array, but it's still something we should probably consider here. Flood gain's a negative if we don't get Possessed Array, so I'll take Geyser Spout. I just really don't want to prime that magic. Don't want to do it. But yeah, speedrunning the surface is it's a can of worms. Let's see, can we get Heinous up front? There it is. Inflicts wounds, also inflicts your after you take damage effects, so we'll be applying a lot of Divine Vengeance. By the palm first. Get up. I wonder if Grievous Blow is better than one of these two at this point. Probably. Yeah, I might as well try it. I don't know.
Never get enough of those.
There's a probably like a mathematical answer to that, right? Okay, give me a sweet double strike. We'll take a common double strike as it's hit by success rate. All right, here we go. Not gonna purchase the
To
health.
dry land.
I think we'll be okay here.
Oh, it's you.
It's been a while since I've done the non-rivals Eris, which in some ways is more dangerous than the rival side, right? Which she can really do a lot more burst damage to you. Those bombs hurt pretty badly. That's actually something to keep in mind. We got that. Okay, so I think we're good. I wonder, I sprint over here. Is she likely to spawn over there? Oh, I kind of messed that up. I think. If you go to the bottom right there, I forgot until that exact moment, but he has a tendency to spawn right near you if you go to the bottom right in that last phase. Okay, pretty good. 346, huh? I love that effect that the little chess piece there is bigger. Okay. Now, because we are going to take White Antler in the final zone, it kind of locks us into trying to get a bunch of defensive boons here, which is okay. Oh god. You can see Divine Vengeance popping off at pretty much every wounds proc, right? Which is fantastic. It's a shame we could not get a natural Apollo there, but we do need these heft boons here.
Hephaestus.
Oh, it's been an awful lot of late. Don't sweat it though. Always got room for you.
Oh, you're the best. Ugh.
Sure, why not?
All right, we'll take Trusty Shield. Do I just want to rarefy it here? Yeah, I'll hold it. I mean, it would only go up to 15 armor, so it's not a big deal. Sometimes forget about those statues there. They do a lot of damage. Looming Ignition or Volatile Array. I think so. Volatile Array is interesting. It sounds like it shouldn't work with Medea, but it turns out even if the shell lands right on top of Mel, it still pops off Volatile Array. I think Volatile is a little bit better for boss damage, so I am gonna go ahead and take that over Looming Ignition. No, Selene. I would guess maybe one weakness of Medea here is that you don't really ever use magic. The only time you do is with Possessed Array. And just like one time to get Huntress active if need be. Let's just fill in the slot. We'll go into these doors here because they can potentially be fountains. The launch pads cannot and could be the bird, right? Which wastes a lot of time. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Possessed Array doesn't use magic, right? You lose magic, which is a distinction there that means it won't charge up your X. So X's are kind of a non-starter on Medea. Ooh, taking hits. Okay. It also means that some boons like Righteous Pike, Power Surge,
You picked the wrong target.
what are the other use ones? So it takes Security System here, and I guess Rarefy it. Heavy Metal I would like to save for the Summit. Hopefully we can roll into that there.
Strength.
Because Heavy Metal is really good to have for the final boss when we have the Antler on, because it gives us a few free hits. And turns out a lot of moves from Typhon will kill you when you have 30 health. And so there's not... It's kind of unpleasant, right? It's good, though. It's a good challenge, right? It means that the fear of God is in you when you're doing these speedruns here. More magic is not helpful. The palm is potentially helpful. Is it worth the risk of the eagle? Possibly. And also, we did not get Icarus. Icarus can spawn only in outside rooms. So, let's see. I don't think we got him. No. Didn't get the eagle though, so that was an okay rune. Yeah. We're about 50 seconds away from my PB on the surface. It was rough. Oh, more half at this point? Nah, there's not really anything until Heavy Metal, and we want to save that, so I'll just get the money here.
For my father.
Is this a...
Lord Zeus.
No, this is not even a... This might be the final room, though. I was thinking, yeah, it is. It was lasting quite a while, so I was like, is this a Athena room? But no, just the last one. More Poseidon, sure.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Hydraulic Might? No, I'm not going to roll for it either. I mean, C-Star is kind of a net negative in a speedrun since you have to pick up that extra reward, but we're not setting any records here, so it might as well try it. More Poseidon. Okay, here we go with Hydraulic. Yep. Okay. Should have bought the Palm first, but that's all right. We'll just hit up the cast once more. Palms on the cast are pretty good because of the Medea bug on Storm Ring, as previously mentioned.
There shall come a time when our conflict has ended, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
You wouldn't, would you? Okay, cool. All right. Hop. Hop. Middle.
Incinerate.
Yep, just want to wipe them out as quickly as you can there. Top, middle, middle, bottom, middle. I'll be curious if there are any changes to that Simon Says memory game, because it seems like it's still something that a lot of people just really don't like, right?
Curse these old wounds of mine. I once was
Yeah,
stronger than
not a sub 7 for this run, unfortunately. Just That was a pretty piss poor Olympus, right? No mid shop, no Dionysus. Other things for 1.0 they might have is just increased odds of that showing up in Olympus. That would be nice for sure. Really makes it feel like you're playing roulette otherwise when you're doing these speedruns, but I digress. Here we go. White Antler, plus 45% crit chance because of that epic success rate we got. Fantastic. Highest, pretty much the highest, like, damage boost you can get, right? 45% chance at, 3x multiplicative damage is just, it sends it into the stratosphere. So our hope here is we're just going to be able to wipe everything out where it can really touch us. You'd have to be careful of a few things, though. Did not get this room Big Leaf, which is unfortunate because it's by far the longest room in the summit. Like, come on. What? Thank you. I almost wonder if they're going to change this into another mini boss, right? Because it really does last too long. Bro, reroll here. Okay. We'd best save that reroll for the next one. Wins a Typhon. Where'd he go? Oh. Sayonara. Just stack up the attack because that double dips kind of with volatile, so I think that makes sense to do. Ha ha ha! Yes. Ooh, I'll hit double strike here though.
I accept this gift.
Yeah, they could do another mini boss because the arm is not a mini boss encounter here. I wonder. I mean, glamour gain kind of a negative because it'll make having Huntress harder, but maybe I should just think about surviving too. It might help us survive the moves that would normally kill us in one hit and allow Blood Spree to save us. Okay, and a last reroll here to try and get something. No. I guess maybe I could try to get Static Shock here. Static Shock pops off from Volatile. Oh, we got the worst mini boss though.
No.
Yeah, this guy is far more dangerous and takes longer to kill than the Eye, generally. So some not so hot RNG in this final speedrun, unfortunately. Besides the boon RNG was pretty excellent here. We will take the Epic Static Shock, shocking loss. A little too late for that to matter. It would help with those eggs in the Typhon fight, of course, but that's neither here nor there now. Okay. We'll buy the Poseidon first. Maybe it'll get replaced with a Hef boon. You could also try and buy the health here and get some more armor, but I've noticed that health tends to get replaced with health here, so probably not worth that. Yeah, water fitness does nothing. Ocean swell. High surf, I guess, hypothetically does something, and I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about our magic anymore, right? We didn't get possessed array, so it's fine. Why am I pause buffering? Who knows? Let us 325, so we can buy all that, and I will. Static Shock versus Storm Ring. Wow. Maybe it's still Storm Ring. I'm not positive about that.
Let's get to work.
Hey, we got it. Okay. All right, now we're feeling safe. Now we're feeling fine. Oh, hey, buddy. Break your health bar, maybe for the last time. Yep, so we skipped a phase already. Big hits there. Did I kill that egg? I kind of didn't totally notice, but... So we cut his health bar down super fast.
Zeus.
Oh, Zeus.
Blasted fiend.
Are we even gonna sub 8 here? I don't know. Maybe. Come on, there we go. Sub 50. Sub 8. 754. Pretty bad. That, yeah. The back half of this run was just pretty slow, unfortunately. Glamour gain, kind of a mistake in the end, but that's okay. So what were the winners here? So you can see the attack certainly did it. Get the security system out of my face. And blood spree. Go screw with that, Boone. Success rate, super great, obviously. Divine Vengeance, you can see 41k because of Heinous Affront. So solid all around. Good stuff, you know. But yeah, that is the build, right? We'll see how this looks in 1.0, right?
My keepsake expired.
Seek not to know what happened to the terrifying princess of the underworld.
Yeah, please, Supergiant, make make it a little bit easier to have decent RNG in the surface, please.
Ouch. Return to Shadow now.
Yay, 1.0, 2 days away.
Just need to keep that up.
That's fun. That was
You knew I
fun.
could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
Farewell.
Not only was this like my last Medea video before 1.0, it's probably my last Medea run because
Supposed to be you, because, well, they're a lot bigger than you.
I still got to
Statues
finish
sometimes
Silk
portray their
Song.
subjects in an unnaturally flattering or dramatic light. But in any case, I earned the title of Knight's Champion, and those were my reward.
I'll never look at you the same way again. I really like the one with the huge axe.
Yeah, Dora hot for my huge axe. Okay.
Come along then.
Okay.
Lots of shades around.
Looks like that's the end of the dialogue, so we'll go back here. All right. Goodbye, my friend. Hopefully you aren't too nerfed for 1.0, but we'll see how that goes. And all of you watching, thank you. See you for some streams of 1.0, hopefully Thursday and Friday. And for that, you know, like, sub, comment, do all the things. Hope you have a good one. Bye.